These are zombies like you've never seen before. They've mutated, but they still carry habits from their old lives. This one has no brain, but before turning, he was a high jumper. He jumps and jumps all day long. With the zombie virus boosting him, he reaches heights no human ever could. This woman was a shopaholic. All she thinks about is buying stuff. Then there's the guy in the suit, right hand raised, eyes on his left wristwatch. It looks like he's on his morning commute. The last one takes the cake. He was probably a die-hard Spider-Man fan. It all starts a few days earlier. Hideo Suzuki is a failed manga artist. He's been drawing for over 10 years and has nothing to show for it. He works as an assistant to a famous artist named Matsuo at a tiny manga studio. His coworkers treat him like dirt. At home, his girlfriend Teko won't stop nagging him. He can't even cover basic rent. He's basically living off her, but none of that kills his dream. He immerses himself so deeply into his manga characters that he imagines himself as the hero. He even scrapes together enough money to buy a shotgun. Then the rejection letters keep coming. Teo explodes. She calls his dreams pure delusion. She throws him out on the spot. With nowhere to go, Hideo crashes at the studio. What nobody knows is that a mysterious virus is quietly spreading across Tokyo. While resting at the studio, Hideo gets an unexpected call. It's Techo, apologizing. He's over the moon. The next morning, he grabs breakfast and rushes to her place. But when he arrives, the door is locked. He calls out nothing. He peeks through the peephole. What he sees makes his blood run cold. Just slowly rises from her bed. Then she collapses onto the floor. She starts convulsing violently. She crawls toward the door in a completely twisted position. Before Hideo can react, she slams into him and knocks him down. Something is very wrong with Tiko. He desperately tries to push her back inside. She lunges and bites, but only catches the door frame. The force is so strong, her front teeth snap off. Hideo stands there in shock. She shoves him inside and attacks again. She goes for his hand, but thankfully she has no teeth left. He struggles to break free. Then the unthinkable happens. A sharp trophy is sitting on the floor. 2 lands on it. She's gone, shaking. Hideo grabs his stuff and runs on an overpass. He spots a woman looking absolutely terrified. Fighter jets streak across the sky above him. Something big is happening. He feels it. Sure enough, when he hits the streets, zombies are already in the crowd. People get tackled before they even know what's going on. Hideo spots a cop and runs toward him for help. The cop has already turned Hideo bolts. He tries to find somewhere safe, but runs straight into a horde of zombies. The city erupts into total chaos. The virus spreads fast. Everyone is running for their lives. Car crashes everywhere. In the panic, Hideo finds a taxi with a driver napping inside. He's about to get in when a girl named Hayomi sprints over and wants in too. Then a suited man catches their eye. He's already turned, but he's still on his phone. Hideo raises his shotgun without hesitating. Then a car horn blower snaps him back to reality. It was just in his head. The two of them and another man jump into the cab. On the radio, they hear that all of Tokyo has fallen. Then Hideo notices the other man looks off. He'd been bitten before getting in, and now he's turning while the clueless driver hands the man a tissue. The man bites him. The zombie lunges at Hideo next. The driver in his final moment throws open the back door. Hideo kicks the man out once, then again for good measure. Threat gone, but the crisis isn't over. The driver has fully turned and slams the gas pedal to 160 kilometers per. The car goes flying down the highway, smashing into everything. Hideo pulls Hayomi to the back seat. The driver attacks. They scramble to buckle their seatbelts. The car rear ends another vehicle and flips. The seatbelts save them. They crawl out to find the entire highway completely gridlocked. Hayomi checks her phone and finds a message. The virus, as terrifying as it is, cannot survive in extreme cold at high altitudes. They both look up at Mount Fuji in the distance. That's where they need to go. They set off immediately. They walk until dark and spend the night in an abandoned, rundown temple. The next morning, Hideo notices bite marks on Hiromi's neck. His heart stops. He raises his gun at her. Hiromi comes clean. A few days ago, a baby bit her. She's probably infected, but why hasn't she fully turned yet? Even she doesn't know. Hideo takes pity on her. He decides to keep an eye on her and only act if she fully turns. He casts himself as the hero of his own manga. He pushes forward toward Fuji, protecting Hiromi along the way, but what's coming always comes. Before long, Hiromi starts showing signs of turning. Her whole body convulses. Hideo panics and runs. On the way, he spots a lumberjack and rushes over for help. The lumberjack is a zombie. Hideo gets tackled and loses his gun. Just when it looks like it's over, Hayomi shows up. One casual punch, and the zombie goes flying. Hideo, just is she a zombie or a human? She's halfway turned, but she's still gentle with him. She still has a flicker of humanity left. Hideo thinks about walking away, but she looks at him like she wouldn't hurt a fly. He can't leave her behind. After days of traveling, they finally reach a small town at the foot of Mount Fuji. The place is a wreck. Char bodies everywhere. While scavenging for supplies, Hideo gets tackled by a zombie that jumps out of nowhere. A survivor named Abe appears just in time and saves him. A whole group of survivors is with Abe. Nearby, zombies start stirring. Everyone has to fall back to the safe zone immediately. Hideo decides to join the group. In the apocalypse, there's safety in numbers, but the zombies are too many and the weapons too weak. Several survivors go down in seconds. Escape looks impossible. Then the zombies suddenly stop attacking. Survivors on the rooftop are banging on things like crazy, drawing the zombies' attention. The window opens. The remaining few slip through a door and climb safely to the roof. This rooftop is the survivors' safe zone, packed with people. The leader is a man named Sango. On the surface, Sango keeps the peace, but really all he cares about is power. His eyes lock on the shotgun on Hideo's back immediately. Once everyone settles in, Hideo notices some strange zombies on the roof. The man explains these are special infected. That's it for today's video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and comment to watch the next part.